Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with Jackson-Olin Mustangs head football coach Joe Webb, powered by CM Gridiron. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
Welcome back to the show, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So this past week, you really had a tough go with Homewood, losing 52-0. Tell us a little bit about the game, what went wrong, what went right, that sort of thing.
Pretty much a tough start. We started the game. We moved the ball pretty good, but we had a couple turnovers.
That always hurts.
Yeah, a couple fumbles and just to kill the drive.
Right.
And that got us pretty good. So, the guys learned from it. Tell them, hey, first thing we got to do is protect the ball. So
Yes, sir.
That's something we'll emphasize this week in practice.
Yeah, absolutely. So what have you seen so far? You got you're 4 games in, you're 0-4, but what have you seen so far that you can build upon?
Well, I have a lot of younger guys who has been playing for me. I'll talk
Right.
about 9th graders, 10th graders. They've been playing and they really filled in the void. I have a couple of seniors, but what I'm looking forward towards the future is building my young guys. And
Right.
they're coming in, they're making an impact right now. And I'm
Right.
looking forward to working with them over the past couple of years.
Well, it seems like, with young players, you really got to bring them along, and they learn and grow through experience, don't they?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How do you keep the guys motivated at this point? How do you keep their spirits up? How do you keep them still charging and driving, doing the things you need them to do?
Well, you try to emphasize more the good than the bad.
Right.
The more you beat them down, the more they'll get down on themselves.
Right. Well, they're already going to
Yeah.
get down on themselves, right?
Yeah, so if we watch a film, I will point out the good things. Like, hey,
Good.
yeah, we did some stuff wrong, but look at the good things we're doing. And
Right.
try to build on the positive things that we've been doing.
Okay. So I'm sure you have support in that. Do you have an assistant coach or two that really helps you, maybe more than the others, to keep the kids' spirits up?
Yes, a guy named Frantrell Forrest, played receiver for me at UAB.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the offensive side. A guy
Good.
named TD Motrin, played
Yeah.
here at Jackson-Olin, played down at Auburn.
Right.
Had some time in the NFL and CFL. So those guys understand, going through tough times like we doing now. And they do a great job working with the kids and
Right.
keeping them motivated and, let them know, hey, we do have a bright future. We might not see it right now, but, eventually it'll come.
Have you got some kids on the team that are leaders, that kind of leading by example and not getting down so that the other players can see it?
Yes, I have a guy. You have Aiden Moody. Aiden Moody been a good guy for us. Have a lot of offers.
Right.
Joel Ray. On
Right.
the defensive side, he been doing a great job leading by example, being a vocal guy.
Right.
So those are the upperclassmen, the juniors and the seniors.
Nice.
So those guys been doing a great job, and I need more like them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to grow them, right?
Yes, sir.
What are the players, what do they do on a typical game day? In other words, how do you prepare on a typical game day?
First thing first, try to get them out of school at a decent time so
Right.
they can have time to sit, get off the feed and relax. And try not to have much distractions from the school. So try to
Yeah.
get them out early. Pregame meal, make sure
Okay.
they eat good and healthy,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
So I have a good pregame meal, and after that they get settled, food to digest. Meet with the coaches, go over the game plan one final
Right.
time, and then get ready to come on the field.
Okay. So a little different question here. Well, actually going back to, what we've talked about before, talk about injuries. Did you have any injuries last week?
No big injuries. Main thing is cramping.
Yeah,
and
there's been a lot of cramping in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
yes, sir. And
A lot of heat.
Yes, sir. So the heat, it's you can't play around with it. You
No.
know. So main thing, hydration. Make sure we stay on top of the hydration and try to prevent it the best way we can.
Okay, good deal. Well, we'll be right back after this message.
PrepsNet Coach Speak is powered by CM Gridiron. CM Gridiron is your home of fan-focused Alabama high school football. From our weekly interactive Team of the Week and Offensive and Defensive Fan Selected Player of the Week polls to the Alabama High School Stadium Tour, player profiles, Coach of the Week features, and live in-game scoreboards. CM Gridiron is the largest fan-driven digital platform in the state of Alabama. Your team, your voice, your vote, your game. CM Gridiron.
And we're back. So this week, Coach, you travel to Bessemer to play Bessemer City. They've done a really good job down there. They're 4-1. And how do you prepare for the Purple Tigers?
Main thing is have a good game plan first. You know,
Right.
Watch film, study the guys, and put together something good for them. Last week they had a tough loss against Hewattown.
Right.
So how possible to watch that game and see what things Hewattown attack, how the way they attack their team. You know, hopefully we can emphasize some of those things for ourselves.
Yes, sir. So this is actually the first time these two teams have met since 2013.
Oh, wow.
It's been quite a while since they've met. It's kind of surprising. Coach Antonio Nelson down there is in his 4th season, and it looks like he's really got them going in the right direction now. But having that last loss just last week, I wonder if they might be a little vulnerable for you this week, Coach. Maybe this plays in your favor.
Yeah, hopefully so. You know, coming off a loss, you know, that's something you always got to regroup the team.
Right.
You know, and get them back focused.
Right.
So hopefully we can catch them at a bad spot at a bad moment and try to take advantage of it.
Well, Coach, I wish you and your team all the best this week. That's our show. We appreciate your time, and we appreciate you watching. Watch us again next week for another Jackson-Olin version of Coach Speak.